It is quite literally what's keeping you up at night. Insomnia. But why is it happening and how do you fix it?
I want to point out something really big, and we're going to get into model. What is my model? I have a model that I built around how to get really good sleep. But before we jump into that model, I just want to say that having good sleep requires a symphony of coordination of hormones to be made, utilized, and broken down. It is a hormonal act of like incredible synchronization, collaboration, and creation that really happens that allows us to sleep every single night. So it is by no measure understating when I say that if someone says my sleep sucks, what they're telling me is their hormones suck. And by no accident, we have a program for balancing hormones with My Hormone Masterclass. And I would tell you that time and time again, we've had My Hormone Masterclass as a program for what, 4 years now, maybe 3 years. And one of the quickest things that people say improves when they're in the hormone program is my sleep, my sleep, my sleep, my sleep. And so there has to be something there. It's like, what is it something I can do that will permanently, not only can you just get sleep like that night, like I'm taking a sleep aid, but if you're actually going to fix the underlying issues that are related with hormones, you can actually permanently fix your sleep. Not only can you get results quick, but it can have permanent results also. So one of the quickest relief of that symptom, but also a permanent relief. Okay. FYI.
Yeah, we've got a long comment here about, used to be awake 2, 3, 4 a.m., unable to fall back asleep. But now, after going through the program, finally know how to get proper sleep. And if insomnia does rear its ugly head, knows how to address it.
Hi, I'm Maggie, UMD, and I'm a functional and holistic medicine physician and the creator of the Transform and Transform protocol. If you're interested in learning what are the root causes of all chronic disease, go ahead and click the link in the description where I have a power pack 30-minute training that goes over what are the 5 pillars of Transform. Go ahead, click the link, and I'll see you in that training.
And I know I'm interviewing an alumni tomorrow, which insomnia was one of her biggest issues, and her sleep has dramatically improved now fresh out of the program.
Yeah.
These are what results. You know how to address this. And I'm so excited today because I've got my pen and paper ready to go as well.
So what I want to do is I'm going to have you guys draw a triangle. And I'm going to call it the blissful sleep model. I actually created this last week. I love teaching and talking and thinking in models. I was in a group where a friend was talking about like if she could only get a night of sleep, and we were talking about creating. I go, oh, I have a model for that, and it just came up for me. So on the bottom leg, what I want you guys to write down is grounding activities.
Okay, that's an interesting term, Dr. Maggie, that maybe people don't understand. What does that mean? What's a grounding activity?
Well, I mean, let's talk about that. For grounding activity, everybody, like people keep thinking about like, oh, let's turn the lights down, like no devices after 9 p.m. We've heard all those things, right? And I'm not here to repeat those things. I want to have something new to bring to you guys. Which is something that we have in our program, which we use movement. Actually, believe it or not, there is grounding activities that is designed to increase what we call vagal tone. Vagal tone, VAGAL, vagal tone. And what we find is when we sleep, like and on day-to-day activity, it's always a balance between what we call our sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Fight or flight, maintenance. Fight or flight, maintenance. And the vagus nerve is the longest nerve in your body. And that nerve is responsible for establishing what's called a vagal tone, which is one of the parasympathetic, calming maintenance tone of your body. And what we find is people, all of you guys that wrote, like if you are getting less than 6 hours of quality sleep at night, all of you guys have crappy vagal tone. And that means that if your vagal tone, your parasympathetic tone is low, that means your sympathetic tone is high. That's your fight or flight. So there activities that could like literally shift your vagal tone like that.
Well,
Are there activities?
Look how smart Christina is saying, oh, would melt be a good grounding activity?
Okay, thank you. That's a point right there. Thank you, Christine. So melt method is something that is a program that we use in all our programs, whether it's my Hormone Masterclass or Transform program. Melt is an integral part of that. And Kara says melt made a huge difference for me, sleep and pain improvement. Yeah, sleep is like almost like the fairy dust on the melt method. I mean, we utilize that to help with mood, focus, brain fog, fatigue, lymphatic drainage, liver detoxification, hormone balancing, pain reduction. Like So there's really no downside.
I just have a question because I know people are probably thinking about, okay, my life is so busy. I'm doing so many things. I'm adding in one more activity now, but you can really easily melt into your life because it only takes about how long to go through some of these sequences.
You're gaining time. So
Mm.
here's the thing is when I do melt, like, yeah, I do a rebalance sequence. It'll take me 15, 20 minutes. And it is the most restorative, like relaxing, restorative, and self-loving thing that I do. It's like a self-devotional thing that I do, right? And I've fallen asleep on the roller before.
If that tells you if it's good for sleep.
Well, and the other thing is, if that turns you from 2 hours of sleep to 4 hours of sleep or 6 hours, you've just gained that time. You are no longer, that time is being squandered on suffering.
Right, because you won't be waking up feeling like I do at a level 4. You'll be waking up energized and ready to attack the day.
Right, absolutely. So I just want you guys to know that the grounding activity here, I am actually going to be very specific, is melt method. So grounding activities is you want activities that increase specifically vagal tone. So there you go. Boom. And melt method. There's no excuse for you not to try it. Go check out the link.
I hope that everybody who tuned in and will continue to see this in the future is on their way to a better night's sleep.
I'd love to hear some of your results over the next couple weeks, couple months. And I'd love to see a ton of you guys in the Hormone Masterclass, the main program. This is a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed a workshop style of our lives. Kind of this is what I do every day, teaching in the program in Transform. Multiple programs in Transform.
If you want to see more workshops from Dr. Maggie, let us know in the comments. And if you have any ideas for things that you'd like us to cover, let us know that too.
Hi, and thank you for watching this video. If you're interested in actively looking for a solution to your problem and you'd like to work with us, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and click the link in the description to book a chat with our team. What that's going to do is it's going to bring you to a calendar, pick a time that's going to suit your needs best. It's going to be about a 15-minute phone call. After you book that call, there's going to be a link to a short questionnaire, and that's really important for you to fill out because it's for us to get to know you better and helps us to better prepare to make the most of our time together. After you fill out the short application, it's going to take you to a page where there's a couple resources. What I want you to do is go ahead and click 2 of those and watch those 2 trainings. They're going to really best prepare you for your phone call with us to make the best use of our time together. I and my team look forward to talking to you to learn more about you, to see if we are indeed a good fit to work together. Thank you.